Welcome back to the channel, Farmer with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me here on Alma, Missouri. And right now, I'm in the month of September still. And as you can see, I got this large field all taken care of. And I'm just kind of driving around and picking up some of the bales now. That way I can take care of some fertilizing, and then I can also take care of some liming with the field, and then finally I also have some other cutting to do on another field. And then if you tuned into the last episode, I was working on harvesting a little bit some corn as chaff, so I have that as well. I am not done with that, so let me kind of just finish up this task around, and I think, yes, all the round bales in here are all set. And we'll come back for the square bales in a sec. So if you caught the last one, you'll notice I have round bales around the side here, and then I did square bales for the rest, and that's because I did a perimeter with the round baler, and I don't know, it just took forever just because of the stopping in between and opening up the chute. So after a while I switched to the square bales, and it doesn't seem like much, but when you're doing larger quantities, yeah, it took a while, so I was happy to kind of switch it out. Alright, and I think that is it. Let me just double check. I think down there, yep, those are all square. Alright, so these are hay bales. And over there, those are all grass bales over there. So I'm going to leave those for now. And let me dump these off. Now, when I'm putting these into the fermenter, there's actually a trigger on there for making TMR. So let me unload these, unload, there we go. All set there. So let's just kind of look at that in the production chains here, and you can see, yep, it put the hay in there, and then it should give me some TMR, and it looks like it is working. So it has everything in there. Some silage, that's from corn and grass. And then it also has hay in there now. And then I did put straw in there just to kind of get it going a little bit to see if it would work. So it looks like it's all triggered. And then the grass says storing, but I'm out of grass. Okay. So while you are here, let's go grab some more of those hay bales, and let's grab some of the square ones, and then let's get out to some of the other places. I can double check where the cattle are really quick too, but let's do another load here. See if I can get more in here this time with the square. So if you're watching my other series, I was mainly doing bales as round, and then I would also kind of get to them as a bale wagon and tractor. I was not using this kind of a setup with a pickup truck and a really long extended trailer for doing bales. I was not doing this. So I thought, oh, I'll try something else. Why not? Oh, I didn't get that other bale. I thought I was close enough. Apparently not. Alright, only at 47%, 50%. Wow, we're really going to stack this up here. I guess why not? Let's just see the limits. See if this truck can haul it. Now this is all hay, like I said. And it's getting a little tippy there. You can see. And I might as well just put all this. I mean, I could set it off to the side over on that turnaround, which, you know, the more that I'm going to do, the cuttings that I'm going to do, I might as well set those off to the side, but might as well load up that silo. Save myself a trip of having to reload them up later on, if I can. All right, 88%. Let's just go for it. Why not? Whoa. Alright, I gotta not speed too much here. This is definitely gonna tip over otherwise. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I almost got this entire field then in. Just this little bit here, and then the other back half. Alright, let's try this up. I might as well finish this large field with you guys in real time. Why not? It should probably just take one more load here. That looks so cool. Very unrealistic, but very cool. I mean, maybe if you had a tractor to stack it 4 high. That's just crazy looking though. Look at it, barely makes it in, but it did. It did. Alright. Let's unload bales here. Take them all. Perfect. Yeah, so what I was talking about, let's drive up here. To put them in another place would be right here, where I have these round bales kind of stacked. So that would be another location where I could go set them until I put them in the fermenter. But let's go see. Oh yeah, look at that. Hay is pretty full. And that's really just the hay off of the back field. So, alright, let's see if we can't top it off here. Yeah, I thought just a little bit of a different setup of grabbing the bales. Now, I don't know if I can get another set of wheels on there to make it not so tippy. I think it might just be the gooseneck trailer itself, especially when you load it up with all that weight. But yeah, otherwise, you know, you could put this on a tractor, but I think this is pretty fun. And especially if I'm going to be doing some hay fields and they're not like right next to the farm, this makes for quick work. Especially kind of zipping around to go pick them up. But then after this, yeah, let's jump out. I'm going to show you that that cornfield. Oh, what a doozy. The AI is all over in that. So I've honestly, after a while, I just couldn't take it. And then I started doing a handful of rows just to kind of make it a little more tidy. Whee! Pop a nice wheelie there. Alright, should be able to get this in two passes. Here we go. Get these two, and then that's it. And then one more pass, our second one. Coming back, and then let's head on back to the farm. Wow, all that work, all that time, on and off camera. And look at that. What do I have to show for it? I mean, this is like half full right there. So, a trailer and a half full of hay, which is good, you know, it's not bad, but yeah, all that work. Now, I could sell it, but I don't want to do that. Not yet. When I get a surplus, then I'll go for it, but don't want to do that yet. Alright, let's unload it. And that's full. There it is. Alright, let's check. Yep, right there. That is full. How cool. Alright. So these hay bales, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are other hay bales right here. Those are the round ones that I bought when I started the farm. And let's just kind of put them next to it. Alright, unload bales. And, oops, other way. Much darker though. I'm pretty sure those are hay bales. I'll go look at it in a sec. Yep, that's hay. Okay. And hay. Yeah, wow. It just looks, you know, look at the difference there in color. I was just thinking for a sec, maybe I got it wrong. Nope. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, let's just leave this off to the side. Let's actually go around that grass area, because I have all these grass bales now to pick up. And I probably am, I might have extra, which is great. Which is really, really good. Let's just loop it up here for now. Okay, so let me hop over. So here is my situation here. Let me hop in the build mode. Look at what the AI did. They were doing these weird loops and everything, and then I came and just started doing some nice straight lines. I don't know what they were doing here. They also did it over here too. So, I don't know. It looked crazy. And actually, let's send this back to the farm, because this is pretty full, this wagon, which is pretty much the second half. But I already did do one wagon load over there already. So this is wagon number 2 for Chaff coming over. Alright. And I know this is not that far to drive it, but I'm going to get going on the harvester. That's why. I know it seems kind of lazy. I agree. Okay. Let's turn on the harvester. Looks like we're all set. And we're off and running. So I noticed with this, obviously, really it should only get, what? Yeah, 2 rows of corn. But if you noticed, like the trigger right there will get like a 3rd row on that right side of the header. And then if you place it right, you can actually get, like, so 2 in the actual harvester. And then you can actually get 1 on each side as well. So you can get a little wider than just 2 rows. So I found that out as well, kind of just playing around and seeing how many rows I could get out of it. But I still like, you know, this animation is just really cool. So I'm having fun. I'm just kind of running this. I was doing this. Well, that whole other left side was a disaster. So I cleaned all that up. I think it looks much better. So let me do another pass. And then I'm actually going to come back out to this. But while those other fields are empty, I'm actually going to go set some workers to go lime those grass fields. I have mowing to do. I know I have cattle stuff to get to as well. I feel like there's always a lot to kind of take care of. But I'll wait for that worker to kind of say that they're there at the farm. I'm gonna go unload that wagon, I'll come back to this here. But yeah, it's a neat setup. I know it's kind of slow. If this is not your thing, you know, you could always lease out one of those, the mods like that Colossus Harvester. I mean, if you did that, this field, like if you did even like the 50 meter unrealistic, I mean, what, would this take like 1.5 passes and you'd be done, probably? Which is fine, you know, everyone kind of does their own pace, that's perfect. So, yeah, these like straight lines, I don't know why the AI just did not want to do it with this. So yeah, those cut throughs and stuff, the weird turnarounds, whatever it was doing, I don't know. And I bet if I used like a regular, like a base game for a Charvester, it would have done this field just fine. So that's okay. Alright, maybe I missed, because I was chatting, the worker they must be at the farm. I did a whole extra pass. Alright, yeah, they are here. Okay, let's go unload this. Get those grass fields kind of fertilized. I also have another field I want to mow and get going on as well. So let's go set them up. And I can always go back to that harvester as well. Right, unload this. And let's check out where we're at. Okay, so yeah, the chaff, not a ton. Obviously off of that little, you know, that little field. I wasn't expecting a bunch. But the fact that now, yes, I do have some TMR that's being made. So it's kind of nice doing it a little bit differently. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly the same every time I do a series and how I'm going to make the feed, which I appreciate with the game. You can kind of, whoa, pop wheelies there too. But you can kind of, you know, make it what you want and try different things. I think that's kind of neat. Alright, this bale, that's weird. Just kind of rolling. Alright. It's kind of odd. It was just more out in the drive. Just kind of rolling away on its own. Alright, so let's see. Do I want to use this? I could send this one back out to the harvester. Let's do that. I'll come back for that one. And let's see. I need to do... Let's use the case here. Do some fertilizing. So let's back up. There's our fertilizer. So I have lime in there as well, as you can see. And the field needs both, actually. Let's start with this. And I'm just going to set this on a worker, nothing fancy. I think this case should handle it. Looks a little bit heavy. But I did put the full front weight for this on here, so hopefully it handles it just fine. Alright, and I'm just going to hire this on a worker. Start with the headlands. Oh, it's not going to give it to me? We have to be more in it. Nope. No field detected. So It's only fertilized 50%. Okay. I had this happen one other time. I mean, I can still... Let's see. Lower. Just turn it on my own. I mean, I can still do this on my own. It's just hard to see then, obviously, with outlines and knowing where I'm at. Yeah, so 50%, and then fertilize 100%. Okay. All right. Well, that did not go the way I wanted. And it could be, I don't know, it could be the tractor too. This tractor, I mean, was working fine, but sometimes, like, I've had it where the mod of it doesn't go. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that here. And let's use the 7810. Let's try this. Now, while I'm over here, let's just grab the lime spreader too. Might as well. And oosh. Get it from here? I know I put the plow. Oops. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I put that plow in. And not really account for it. That should be fine. But yeah, I've had that before where it didn't detect the field and I was doing stuff, and then I feel like I came back later and then it was fine. So I don't know, sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it's just me, the user error, which is what it is most of the time. Alright, I guess let's lime it, but it only said 50%, so that's alright. Okay. Alright, headland. Is it going to work here? Yes, looks like it's going to. Alright. But it needed lime anyways, yeah. Okay. Let them go. And let's jump over here again. Let's take this down, and then I need to get that other mower. So it seems like a lot of bouncing around. I haven't even gotten to the cattle yet, so bear with me. Yeah, all those round bales are all grass, so I'm planning on just putting those into the fermenter, and then any extras I'm just going to set off to the side, and I'll just kind of keep them separate from the other round bales, even though those other round bales that I bought that are hay, they're bigger anyway, so I shouldn't mistake them. The ones I made are actually a little smaller. Yeah, what cool texture here on the road here with that dust. And to treat the roads, put some spray down. Hey, that would be a cool little mod task. You have a mod on that actually goes and does spraying for the county roads, you know. That would be cool too if you just thinking offhand now, if you had some type of grader, and then you would go and besides just spraying the county roads, you'd have to go and grate them, get the potholes out. Add a lot of realism there, right? Okay, I'm taking the smaller one out because this field is really not that big. let's get the mower out there. Might do a little bit with you, maybe just the outline pass, but get that going, and then I'm probably gonna hop back to the corn harvester before this episode is out. Alright, yep, I see the AI worker back there, so they're all set. So where I'm going, it's in the middle of this like kind of cluster of fields that I purchased, just to kind of show you where I'm at. So here's the farm, here's town, and then field 32 is the one we just picked up bales in. 31 is all plowed, ready to go, haven't done anything there. And then 41 is the small hay field. All right, let's do, yes please, some steering assist. And then let's do unfold mower, lower, and turn on. And there we go, off and running. And this is, I mean, a fast little mower too. 14 miles an hour. I mean, this thing's just cruising here, cutting. And it looks like I didn't even get the complete edge. Didn't even start on it, really. Alright, I'll have to come back and do another pass. Like, this is actually cutting. This is not the field, I can tell. This is actually cutting, like, outside of the field. Alright. That's fine with me. I guess it'll all be collected anyways. Let's go back up here, though. Make another pass for sure, because I know I was not on the right one. There we go. Yeah, now it's like going a little bit over the edge of the field, it looks like. And there we go. Now I got it. And let's hop in here. And I wish I was better too at like playing like this. But oof, I am not that good in third person like that. Trying to watch, or I am better in third person, not first person point of view like that. Trying to look at it from that angle. I wish I was better. I am not, though. Alright, I know I'm kind of missing some here, but kind of just regroup here on the next turn. And it looks like I'm missing it here again. Alright, let's cut in one. There we go. Alright, probably just do one more headland anyways. That's 3 passes, so that should be good. Yeah, this thing is just moving. Now I remember on the old map on 22, I actually went ahead and opened this like tree line up here to my right and made this part of the other field. Now I do not think I'm going to do that in this, just for the simple fact that the other fields are a little bigger around the farm, so I feel like I'm good without doing that. You never know, but it is kind of nice, like I said in other episodes, to just have like a field that, you know, it's small and it's a little bit more manageable, so to speak. Makes you feel like you actually accomplished something. Alright, let's do a pass. These trees are gonna be right there. There we go, that's what I wanted. gonna straighten up here a little bit. Alright. And let's hire this up now. The rest of it, they can do the rest. But yeah, that's not too bad. Smaller, I mean, really, I mean, if this is real, this is a decent sized field, but just a little bit smaller. Alright, let's check on where that tractor is. Alright, so they're just coming back up. You can see the farm up there to the right. They're just coming back up after one headland. Alright, let's lower. Oops, it was lowered. Alright, let's finish this cornfield out. See how much I can get done while you guys are still here. Can't be much though. Gotta be close. See, now I'm not even on the GPS lines, and you can see it's kind of giving me, well, it was giving me that other one, but now it's not. Now I'm on that middle part more or less. But that's fine, we'll kind of just stay in between these last two rows here. But even the animations in here, that's pretty slick. I thought, yeah, 81%. I thought I would get the rest of this in here. I guess not. I mean, that's fine. I brought the other wagon back. See that one? It actually got all those rows there. So maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Oops. No, I'm not. I'm gonna miss that whole. I'm gonna miss that whole row. Let's just go on the GPS line for it now then, because I am gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss one little row. I thought we would be able to get it, but see, it's getting the one on the right, if you notice. So it's actually getting 3 rows, but it's not getting that left one right now. So that's kind of interesting as well. It didn't get that when it went through. Really just a couple more passes here and should be good. I'll keep off the GPS here. Yeah, but this is like, for me, this is easier to do, like this kind of view in the cab. As I veered off a little bit. But yeah, this would be easier to do this kind of work than that mower. But yeah, this is still my preference to do this though. Alright, we're gonna make it to the end here. 97, 97. Okay. Alright, let's go set this here and grab the last wagon here. And that should be able to finish up in this last cart here. Oh, cool. Alright, let's just switch it out. And I can send a worker back to the farm with that one. And then have the other one out there with the lime, the mower. So a lot kind of happening here in September still. Plenty of things to kind of manage and do. You see that pipe was moving on its own over there. Hopefully you saw that too. Maybe it was just blowing in the breeze, you know. All right. Just set them. Oops. Where are we? Way over here. Set destination. Just saves me a little bit of time. Here we go. Go around the horn. All right, there we are. And finish this out. Almost there, almost there. So a good question is, would I do this again? And I think the answer is yes, if it was a small field. That's first. And then I would also say yes, just for the fact of, I mean, I kind of like this version of doing chaff and making it this way with this little harvester. If I'm doing a larger scale, which actually I do have another field to do at the main starting farm, that is actually corn as well, I would definitely not use this setup. Now maybe I would use the same wagons and then just kind of run my wagons back and forth a little more, but yeah, I wouldn't do this little harvester. I'd probably just lease out, you know, a regular full-size one. But yeah, I did enjoy doing this. The worker though, that was just, I don't know, it was almost just too hard to watch. So in the end, I actually ended up doing a lot of this little field. But yeah, the worker was just, I don't know, it was just insane. Looking at the way they were doing it. So, but I don't know, they just didn't follow the lines that it said it was going to do on the map. So alright, I will let you guys probably go there. Thanks so much for joining me here and kind of checking out what I'm up to here in September, and then stay tuned to where I kind of go from here, getting into you know, the rest of fall here, and really kind of getting into more of the cattle here probably as well, as I've not spent a lot of time on the cattle, but I've really kind of been trying to get everything kind of set up with their feed too, as much as I can before winter, I'll say that. So thanks so much for joining me. If you are new on the channel, I'd love to have you kind of tag along and check out this playthrough and other farm builds and stuff as well. So thanks so much for watching, and hope you guys have a good one. Take care.